friends. Barbara Zinda here from Better Together Coaching. I'm excited to share this with you today. I'm going to talk about how 80% of our default thoughts are negative and how to flip that script so that you are able to move in productivity, positivity, and focus. This is a big mindset shifter, and I have a framework that I really want to teach you today so that you can start to put this into action. We've been practicing it during group coaching, and people are really finding a lot of value in it. So first, let's talk about the default thought process. 70 to 80% of what just naturally comes into our minds is negative. That makes it really important that we examine the thoughts in our minds and flip it to the truth, right? If it's negative, 80% of the time, we want some positivity, right? We want joy. We don't want angst and anxiety. So if 80% of the thoughts are negative, that means thousands of thoughts every day are working against your peace, your purpose, and you have to take control here. This is something that you can shift. So good news is understanding how we are wired and then tapping into the power of intention will flip those thoughts and you can walk in freedom. You know, I love to bring in the science and the scripture. Here's the science. Research shows that it's something called negativity bias. Our brains are wired to detect threats and to protect us. But without intention, that wiring turns into fear, worry, and discouragement. I call that the negative downward spiral of thinking, where you're just not in a good place. You're in the lizard brain where your fight or flight is coming out, and that's not where you want to be. You want to be in a reasoning, coherent state of mind, right? Psychologists found that unless we redirect our thoughts, most will default to negative. So what does scripture say? Your mind is a battlefield, and God doesn't ask us to ignore our thoughts. He tells us to capture them, inspect them, and align them with truth. So I love 2 Corinthians 10:5. It says, we demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ, obedient to the truth, obedient to positivity and light and love and joy, right? Make it obedient to what we want to bring into our lives. Also, Philippians 4:8 is your filter. It says, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. This verse isn't poetic fluff. It's a checklist for mental peace. And if your thought doesn't pass the test, it doesn't get to stay. Kick it out. So here's the powerful framework that you can use to flip it. So it's 3 steps. First is name the thought, like, I'm not good enough. I'm not doing enough, right? Name the thought. What is that negative thought that popped into your head? Then catch the lie. That's rooted in fear, not truth. So I'm not good enough. Yes, I am. That's the truth. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to catch it and say, you know what? That's a lie. And step number 3 is flip it with faith. So I am chosen, equipped, and God's not finished with me yet. So the 3 steps: name the thought, name it, catch it, flip it. And you get really good at this if you practice. So instead of saying, I'll never get it right, say, I'm learning and God is guiding me step by step. And that is a small shift, but it's powerful. And the better you get at this method, flipping it, the more productive your day is going to be and the more joy is going to be in your life. So here's a few out loud. And I love affirmations and declarations. I am not my thoughts. I choose what stays. I will take every thought captive and make it obedient to the truth. So speaking these truths out loud, having affirmations, I recommend 5 and 5, 5 affirmations, 5 declarations, and just read them out loud until you believe them in the morning, in the evening, before bed. Your subconscious mind is real susceptible at bedtime. So reading affirmations before bed or listening to positive guided meditations, a really good way to keep that positivity as you move into the dream state, right? So speaking truth out loud helps to retrain your brain And the word wasn't meant to just be read. It was meant to be declared. So bring in the scripture. I have scripture all over the place to just remind me who I am because of who my creator is. So call to action. This week, I challenge you, catch one negative thought every day and flip it. Write it down and then say the truth out loud. You'll be shocked at how fast your perspective shifts. And you're not your thoughts. Remember, you are a child of God and you're created to live your life in peace and purpose and in connection with others. Victory starts in your mind, and with God, it's already yours. You have everything you need and more to be great today and every day. If this helped you, if you like the flip the script, 3 steps of name it, catch it, flip it, share this video with a friend and start to practice together. Because at the end of the day, we are so much better together. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next week.